Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're making a classic Spanish recipe, this time from the beautiful region of Andaluza, which is located in the south of the country. We're talking Andalusian style rice with cod. This is known as Arroz con Bacalao a la Andaluza. And let me tell you, this rice dish has layer upon layer of so many great textures and flavors. It's easy to make, where there's no tricky techniques or special equipment needed. And the best part, it's all done in a little over 30 minutes using just one pan. Folks, serve this rice dish next to a garden salad and a bottle of Spanish white wine, more specifically from the region of Alicante. Gonna have yourself the best moment of your day. All right, let's just jump right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. While the oil is heating, I'm gonna finely chop one small onion, roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic, and cut 1 red bell pepper into small bite-sized pieces. Then we'll add in the chopped ingredients into the hot fry pan. And we'll mix them around continuously, that way they don't brown too quickly and it all evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent and the rest of the vegetables lightly sautéed, I'm going to add in half a cup of tomato sauce, which is 120 grams. As always, I made mine by finely grating fresh tomatoes, but you can also use canned tomato sauce here, which is very similar to passata. And we'll season everything with sea salt and just a kiss of freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together and then simmer it for a few minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the tomato sauce has slightly thickened, I'm going to add in 3 cups of fish broth, which is 720 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here, vegetable broth, or even water if you like. Either way, link where you can get the Spanish fish broth I'm using from Barcelona in the description box below. And we'll also pinch in a quarter teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the Spanish saffron I'm using from Golden Saffron in the description box below as well. And then we'll turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. Once it comes to a boil, it's time to add in the rice. I'm going to measure out 1 cup of rice, which is 190 grams, and add it into the pan. I'm using Spanish round rice here. This is the one that's typically used to make paella, but you can use whatever rice you like. The most important thing, make sure to check the rice package instructions. That way your liquid to rice ratios and your cooking times are right on the money. And we'll gently mix the rice, that way it's evenly spread out throughout the pan. And then we'll place the lid on the pan and lower the fire to a low-medium heat. While the rice is simmering, let's start getting our fish ready. I'm going to add in 2 cod fillets over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. The size of the fillets I'm using are 8 ounces, which is 225 grams each. And I am using cod here about frozen and thawed out, but you can also use the fresh stuff here, as well as any other type of firm white fish, such as white sea bass, tilapia, or even hake, which is known as merluza in Spain. Then we'll season the cod with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and you want to do this on both sides. And then cut each fillet into small bite-sized pieces. Okay, let's move back to the rice. After simmering it for 10 minutes, which in my case is 5 minutes short of that rice being fully cooked through, I'm going to remove the lid and add in the pieces of cod. And we gently mix the cod into the rice. You want to make sure all the pieces are in a single layer and evenly spaced out. And then we'll place the lid back on the pan and simmer this for another 5 minutes until that rice and fish are perfectly cooked through. Once again, check the rice package instructions in the rice you're using, as you want to add the fish in there when that rice has about 5 minutes left of being perfectly cooked. Once the fish and rice are just cooked through, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat, and we'll leave our rice to sit there with the lid on just for a few minutes. You know, by trapping that steam in there, it's going to ensure that each grain of rice is perfectly cooked through. After 2 to 3 minutes, we'll remove the lid, and using a fork, we'll gently fluff the rice. This is not only going to help separate the grains of rice, but it's also going to ensure that everything's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of the rice into a serving dish. and garnish with fresh parsley. Check it out, Arroz con Bacalao a la Andaluza. Andalusian style rice with cod, easy to make, simple ingredients, and all done in a little over 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Arroz con Bacalao a la Andaluza. This I am so excited to try. Here we go. This right here, in my opinion, is what Spanish Southern comfort food is all about. It's so simple but so good. The rice is beautifully cooked. The saffron and the vegetables that lift up the flavors. And of course that cod, taking this to the next level. Easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients. Give it a try at home. Once again, next to a garden salad and a bottle of Spanish white wine from the region of Alicante, can have yourself the best moment of your day. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Sam Cohen, Grace Suarez, Alan M. Hirschman, and Jean. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.